Welcome, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Arcane Games and Experience events. Sorry, experience.
I'm just not going to help at all. Welcome
January,
to
January 2024, start of the new open series. Let's fucking go.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm Blake Meyer. This is Colin H. We're here to do the Arcane Game and Events January Open.
January Open. And
The
guess
biggest
what?
one of all time.
It's the biggest one yet. We've got 60 plus people signed up, and
That's
also
almost a battle harden.
It's basically a battle harden. It's bigger than some battle hardens for sure.
Oh
So
my goodness.
we're gonna have a long day, and it's gonna be pretty exciting because you know what? What is the meta right now? I don't even know.
Yeah, who knows? I know there's going to be at least one Riptide, one Teklovasan, and then 58 ninjas. So it will be decided of which one of those is
Maybe
better
like
into ninja today.
30 Ninja Bravo Dromai.
Oh, yeah. Divided by another 10. The other thing we did a sound check already.
Oh, you guys missed that, but it went really well.
We got everyone situated. There's also a whole nother tournament going on here. So if you're like 60 people, that looks like 120 people behind you. Don't worry, it is 120 people. Some of those people are Magic players that once they drop, hopefully they'll look over our shoulders
and be like,
and see.
Why do they just keep playing even though they've lost? And you're like, well, because the game's good, and you get
There's points on the line.
points on the line. So just in case you don't know what the AGE Open is all about, let's talk about it.
This is what we're playing for today.
We get money and you get points. So last year, everybody was doing this. It was a great experience. But in the end, Anthony Pham took it down, our first AGE Open championship. So every month, we have an open tournament. You get a bunch of points. We have the first 3 scheduled. This is the schedule.
If this one almost sold out.
This one almost sold out. We had to beg and scream for more seats.
Spots.
And we got a couple. So, if you want to come down, check it out. It's a pretty good time. Anyways, you get points. You get enough points. You get invited to the Open Championship Series. Well, how many people did we get? Was it 16?
16 people
16,
will make it.
Point winners of the entire year come together to duke it out in one final tournament for the whole thing. So, that's what we're here to do. That's why people are here. That's why you're going to stay in the tournament, because your place matters. You can get a few extra points. And I think the last couple spots last year were highly contested. There was like 10-point difference between like the last
Evan, who didn't make it, and people that did make it.
Yeah, but Evan's out here trying to win this
left
year.
outside in the cold, though.
He's cracked Teklovasan, and he's here to show you why he's going to ruin your life with
Does the best Teklovasan in SoCal mean anything?
What's his name? The Mecropotent? He becomes
Mecropotent, yeah.
The Mecropotent.
Meclovasan.
That sounds like a thing I got to talk to my doctor about.
Yeah.
But
I need
anyway.
to talk to more doctors. That's the whole AG is back part of our weekend stories. 2023 interview. Do you want to do this personally, where the game went, or do you want to go talk about the AGE in 2023, or just hit all 4 of them? I guess we already hit AGE. So what happened personally? What happened in the game? 2023 interview.
We'll do 23 AGE. It started, the Open Series started last year. Before that, we were doing some smaller tournaments. Now we've done the whole series. Now we're doing it again. So this year, I think we're just looking to do it even better than last year. Cool. What happened last year? I don't know. Lexi just ran around, so we're all just going to,
Yeah, that can't happen again.
Push that trauma outside of our brain.
3
Lexi's
sets.
Gone. Old Him's gone. Who else is gone?
Yeah, there was a lot of living legends last year, so I think
Icelander's
there's no way that could happen again this year based on our point totals, or do you think this year we'll have just as many people living legend over
I think
the year?
Bravo's going out this year. That's my prediction. So
That's
if you like
piss
Barvo,
off about 30 people behind us because they'll have to build a second deck for the first time in their entire life.
or they're gonna have to deal with that trauma when they get to it. But so 2023, we had 3 sets. What were they, Blake?
3 sets were definitely Bright
Outsiders.
Lights, Outsiders,
Bright
and then the
Lights.
middle one, Dusk Till Dawn.
Still done. So it was a weird year for sets because Outsiders heavily impacted the meta. The next 2, not so much.
Right.
That was probably just already going to be that way. Like in a vacuum, if we didn't release those sets, I feel like Lexi's probably still would have been.
In a vacuum, I could win the Olympics. So I don't think we should talk about the vacuum.
On a
very
vacuum,
much.
I could win the
Yeah.
Olympics. Yeah, so interesting set, releases for 2023. What was your favorite?
I will say I had the most fun with Outsiders.
Yep.
It felt like not only are there some powerful cards that make Assassin cool, I was playing Arachne for a while, and then a new hero, Uzuri, is the one I've played the most out of the new heroes this year. Very cool, powerful cards coming out that do things I've never done before.
Yep.
And then also, if we want to do the limited side of things, I do think there's 3 or 4 heroes from the limited. And let's be real, I could play 2 or 3 of those. So that was options of if you're sitting there waiting for cards to come your way and you need to pivot, I guess I'm doing Azalea instead of Riptide.
Yeah.
And I could play Azalea and just try and dominate and do some stuff there. Didn't feel too bad of like, I guess I'm going to be... I can't play Teklovasin because I didn't see a single Evo
Yeah.
in 4 packs. Like, good luck.
Totally. Yeah, I think Outsiders was a fun limited set for sure. Like, there was one draft that we did that we all ended up on a unique hero, which is a pretty fun thing to be able to do. As a whole, I feel like it was weird that we had 3 repeat heroes, and so not a lot of excitement there.
Right.
Foreshadowing to heavy hitters where, we have 6 heroes.
That was the
again
last
we
time a
got.
hero was reprinted because they learned,
This time they were just like, we'll just do it once. But yeah, then we had Dust Till Dawn, which was, I don't know, it was fine. Levia Consumed and Redeemed are pretty much, like, I think the most cool thing that happened. But I think Bolton got some support, got some interesting things Bolton can do
There's
now.
6 angels that are pretty cool to get in the box.
That's
whenever you
true. We
see
got
it.
a new Prism, we got a new non-chain, and that, so far hasn't had big effect on the meta at all. But I think, we're both fans of the new Prism.
I am. Yeah, I played it, took it to Vegas. It was great fun. The only thing I'm like kind of confused about is where are the 10 prisms and 10 chains? I want to see here's the picture of everyone.
Oh, the
collage
hand-drawn
them.
ones? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was
And
such
that
a
still
hype.
hasn't happened. Maybe they're going to be in a box for forever.
Yeah, that was such a hype thing that, I think we saw 1 or 2, and it was just
Right.
either no one's
Some
sharing that
sealed
they pulled
collector
one,
has them all,
or they're
in a
just
box
in
they're
boxes
never going to
we'll
open.
never see, and we're taking
Or it'll be one of those videos from YouTube where it was like, my whole basement flooded in the hurricane. Let's go look at this box of Dust Till Dawn, and then they'll rip off one card, peel one by one, and it'll be the prism that looks like this now.
and the back is blank because the ink washed out.
I can't wait for that video. Pro Tour Los Angeles.
It's coming.
The biggest event of the world besides Worlds is going to be in our backyard, 15 miles away from here. I did not look at Google Maps. I'm guessing it's 15 miles from here because we're in Redondo. Are you pumped for Pro Tour LA?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be my first Pro Tour to go to.
I was trying to figure out what the packages all meant. It's a little confusing on how I don't like the packaging that we generally have for these events where it's like, you get this vouchers to get into this event. And you're like, but I don't know what these...
I just want to buy them one by one.
Yeah, I want the cool promo maybe, but I don't, you don't even get the cool promo because that's just for Pro Tour people. And if you want the sweet cold foil energy pot, I think you have to separately pay for other side events to get them. And it's just
I'm going to worry about that on
so
March
confusing.
12th, and then it's
Exactly,
going to be
yeah.
sold out, and I'm going to go, what the hell?
No,
I
it's
can't
going to
even
be
go to the
great.
Pro Tour in my own
It's
backyard.
going to be great to have it right here in town. If you're not from LA,
It's great.
it is great. Here's the thing. I don't know if you should stay downtown, but you should probably get a car. We'll say this now. We'll probably have some tips
We
later
have
on.
2 hotels. I went to one of those hotels that's on the hotel blocks. I went there for a singles night to support my roommate when he was trying to
Which
date
hotels
people.
are they?
That was the Moxie.
The Moxie.
Yeah. You haven't looked at all this on fabtcg.com/events?
I live here. I can drive
Well,
there.
one of the things, Moxie I think has hotels for $210 a night. That's pretty good for LA. Split it between you and your Reinhardt player you play the game with. And then the other one's like $250 a night. So I think the 250 hotel's a little bit closer. You got to look up the address online because the address on FatTCG just says they're all in the same block. I'm like, I don't think that's true, but
I don't know. But,
do the research.
hopefully they're
Have some
close
fun.
enough that you don't have to walk through too much of downtown LA because it's It's got some problems.
Why is there not a sigil with the word Hollywood on it? Why did they do? This is the first time we're gonna do a potion instead of a sigil.
And it has nothing to do with Los Angeles. They're just like, we don't care.
I mean, there's dragons.
It's the
and
cool.
there's-
I think it's one of the coolest promos they've made for the Pro Tour.
Great. I
Full
agree.
Energy pot.
I'm
Pretty sweet.
excited.
But yeah, we got that coming. It's gonna be pretty fun. I feel like you're lying.
No.
You're not excited.
No, it's great. I don't play energy potion, but I'll get one for posterity and then one for the road.
Nice. Good for you. So you just have two.
I mean, if the new heroes play energy potion, I guess I played energy potion in Rhinar for about 6 weeks, so maybe that'll come back around if you always want to have.
It's got evergreen, things.
It's
about
a generic.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You get
Speaking of generic, that's not what we're talking about next. It's heavy hitters. The new set is coming out February 7th, but between now and then, 200 cards are going to be spoiled in 2 days.
That seems like too much.
Spread them out.
They're
Do you want 100 pieces of M&Ms? Sure, I'll eat them.
No, I'm gonna save one for later so that I can eat 300 in one sitting. That's the best thing to do.
100 sandwich. No,
Do you
I'm
take
excited.
the lump sum, or do you take the yearly payout?
I'm sure we're going to be talking about heavy hitters inadvertently or intermittently is the real word throughout the whole day. Heavy hitters, it's time. It's time to happen now. Of the good cards are coming for Warriors and Brutes.
Macho Man Randy
And
Savage
whatever
just
happens
showed
to
up.
Guardians, they'll be fine either way. We're going to be showcasing some of the heroes or whatever it's called. Not showcasing. Looking at some of the heroes later on to see
Not right
how
now.
we feel about them. I mean, we could do one.
Let's do a little one.
Okay, the main dude. Oh!
We got KO.
Now
Okay,
everything's a
yo.
blue 6.
Pretty good, but he's got one arm.
No.
Rough time since the last time we saw KO. He,
Actually, it was in a
Suffered a
driving
loss.
accident, I think, too.
Really?
Not even in the
buckle
arena.
up, everybody. It's
Yeah.
it's dangerous out there. It's not safe to drive.
Salmonella or something. He ate some bad chicken.
He ate bad chicken.
And then on the way to the hospital in his car,
it's like some
pinned it.
night.
That probably happened to one player in Fab. We're going to get a letter, but
I mean, it happened to Def Leppard's drummer, right? Dude can still rock
he's
out
still
on drums.
drum.
Anyways, KO, armed and dangerous. We have a one-armed hero, meaning they can only have one-handed weapon, which is very thematic and fun. Hopefully there's some other kind of interesting things about that we haven't seen yet. But so far, it's just offhand equipment or one-handed weapon. So we'll see that. But yeah, attack action cards you own get +1 while they're in any zone other than the combat chain. So we got
And
6s all over the place.
If you're paying attention,
I'm not.
this is a brute for all you Prism players to get matched into. Because Prism is going to
his fives
absolutely
are not
terrify this
his fives aren't
character.
popping.
You're going to go, oh, I'm playing against Brute, and I'm winning every time for some reason.
Good point.
Yeah, they're going a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and ALS them in the middle of their powerful turns. And honestly, if KO rolls a 4 or higher 3 times a game, he's going to beat anybody in the game. And it's just like, is that a...
You mean on scab skins?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean...
Well,
Roll
old
4 or
KO
higher on,
rolled things.
We don't even know the legendary equipment that's going to be here. Like, he seems powerful currently.
I think we should talk about our theoretical legendary equipment we came up with in the car.
Beat chest.
It-
Chest beater.
it should be chest beater or something.
Chest
where-
beater is
Okay.
You do it.
It was we both do this.
Oh, no. You explain the card while
All
I'll
right,
do this.
so here's our thought: chest beater, 2 battle worn equipment that you can break. What was it? Break to beat chest, and then it gives you 2 resources if you discard a 6.
Jeez.
So you get 2 resources, you activate your beat chest immediately, and you get to do something.
So it's
after that.
block 3, and it's a hard and cross wrap.
But
That
just
also
once.
intimidates. Please put us on design squad immediately.
That just sounds good to me.
We could get a brute into the living legend area.
Sounds
pretty
perfectly
quickly.
fair to me. I don't know about y'all. We're not out here winning tournaments yet, so yeah, heavy hitters. It should be fun. I'm excited. Betsy, I like Betsy. Victor Goldmain,
He's gonna be victorious.
I'd cross the street if I saw him. Not
One
somebody I want to spend time with, but he looks pretty good. He's got some interesting, he's got some stuff going on. I just hate everything about him, his personality, his face, and where he comes from. But that's fine.
One other thing we do know that's going to happen is our first round person will most likely be Anthony Pham. He deserves it.
Number
He's
one.
the person who won it last year. One of the craziest stats I've ever seen in my life, 51% win percentage on the year. How do you no there's been no sports championship that's ever been like we won the whole thing even though we barely won one more game than we lost last year.
Well, that's why the point system is very interesting because it doesn't mean you have to be the most consistent. It just means, honestly, if you have a couple really good days, one really good day, and a couple like pretty good days, you can make it to the championship. And once you're there, anything goes, man. You can win this whole thing. But also, Anthony Pham, he's just really good at this game too. Like,
right.
That doesn't represent who he is as a player at all.
And Anthony plays the hero KO in Blitz. So he's very excited to see KO armed and dangerous for CC, which is why I think he's saying, oh, I would love to play a hero with one hand after February 2nd, 2024. That's what that means right there. I think he's on Riptide today. He's going to do it for the friends and family bonus points. Oh, okay. We'll keep reading. I think Alex Vore needs to shut his mouth, stop worrying about himself. I think Craig will probably win because he's going to be on Betsy. All the stuff you could say, man.
All right. Well, thank you for. Hopefully you read what Anthony said because Blake was just making stuff up. Don't hit it again. Leave it alone.
Okay.
All right. Who else we got here, though? I did see someone walk in. You might not recognize him in person from this photo, but it is Tyler Macho Horsepool. He came in with a feather boa and like a fedora.
No way. Oh, my goodness.
Homie is Macho Man Randy Savage out today. Everybody knows Tyler Horsepool, the pony puddle himself.
50% win.
50%. See, look at it. Look.
If he had one more percentage, he could have won the whole thing, man.
That's not what that means. All right. What have you enjoyed about the Medicines Barcelona? Not applicable, he says.
Dang.
So
what does that mean? Does it mean he didn't enjoy?
I mean, the good thing about this answer, it's open to interpretation.
Okay.
It's not necessarily negative. Maybe he just
What's
hasn't.
the most positive interpretation you got?
He hasn't played since Barcelona, so it doesn't apply to him. Or he had not enjoyed anything about it. So we'll have to get clarity later. We'll see what he's playing. I'm not sure what he's on today. It might be
probably something macho.
Oh, you think it's Macho?
Macho Grande?
You think he's a Barvo player?
Barvo? We don't say Barvo. Bravo player.
Is Barvo bad?
No, it's fine. We're just. It depends on if we want to elevate or negate or whatever.
Well, in the soft region of Southern California, anything goes and anybody can win.
Allegedly.
You only need
usually
to
the same 19
if you win
people that
half,
win tournaments here.
If you win half of the your games, you can win the whole thing. That's that's what it is. So yeah, we got the Macho Man himself. We got a number of other people. We'll highlight some of them throughout the day, but lots of heavy hitters here from the entire Southern California region.
Arizona didn't come, but we got Vegas here.
We got Vegas
San
here.
Diego here.
Mr. Boot and Scoots right back there. Psyops man himself. But yeah, it's going to be a great day. I'm really excited to be back for AGE. Of course, shout out to Collector Legion.
Oh, yes.
Our
Forgot about
host
those guys.
and sponsor for hosting us here and through the past many, many months. And through the many months to come.
36 months probably.
Just a great store. It's nice and cool in here, even though it's like we got 130 people just radiating body heat, but it's good. But,
if these people are cold-hearted,
if you're missing some of that body heat or, the warmth of community, of course, you can now join the AGE Discord.
Oh, I like that segue.
That was a good segue. I just made that up.
What's on the AGE Discord?
AGE Discord. We got deck lists. We got show
matches.
We got community events
and more.
Wow, that was good. Check out the invite URL, discord.age.events.
If you're somebody who's like, I'm never going to go to Southern California, maybe you join it to say good job to the people that win, or maybe you go there to say let's troll them or whatever. We're going to be moderating it. Don't troll us, but definitely go there for more deck lists and more. I think one thing that we're going to do today is whoever wins the whole thing, we're going to have an interview with them. We're going to talk to them about their deck. We're going to go say, what went into your planning? And if they say something about, like, I'm just the most macho player who's the best at the game, we'll edit that out of the video for them and just try to teach the community what was going through their mind today.
If he's going to bring the energy and put in the time to be the heel of our event, then you got to let him be the heel. You can't fault him for that. And high praise for going all in. I mean, we got to get Tyler on camera just because he looks great. I mean,
I'm sure there'll be 6
literally feather
options.
boa. You'll see. I think he was there before. Anyways,
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a players meeting at 11. That's happening in 4 minutes.
At 12.
Players. Oh, I messed up the time zone difference. I thought I was in there.
You thought you were in a different time zone?
Okay. One thought process is we're going to say goodbye to you, and we're going to see you again.
That's one thought process.
At like noon 10 for first round.
We'll hop on earlier to chat. I don't want to not be on stream.
We're just going to say goodbye and take a short break for about 5 minutes.
Got a captive audience right now.
And we'll be back. Oh, I mean, if you want to talk to them, great, but somebody's got to do this other stuff.
What other stuff? We don't have to do anything. We're just here to entertain, talk through some of these games. Hopefully we get some good matches. I'm hoping, you know what I'm hoping today, and I think we have some.
I'm hoping Jamaica gets better from the COVID so he can come to next round.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
That was sad. I was excited to see him play today. We got some other people that couldn't make it because they got anniversaries with girlfriends.
You know, life gets in the way. You know, life finds a way, and it gets in the way.
That's
why
what I'm
learned
here
from Jurassic
every
Park.
time. I have no life besides flesh and blood, which is why I get a little emotional when there's reveals. You know,
you get emotional about flesh and blood.
I can't wait till Reinar wins.
Reinar, let's go. All right, so I guess we're taking a little short.
No, let's just talk for 6 hours straight with no breaks in between. I think one thing that's
we should mention this. We got a new caster
Bryce.
on the roster today. Bryce, the Lexi Main himself.
Qualified for Pro Tour LA. Instead of showing his cards by playing a new hero between now and then, he's going to keep everything secretive and commentate instead.
Exactly. And then produce a child.
Yeah, his baby will be born 4 days after
LA.
Pro Tour. He did say he would name it after anybody who won the Pro Tour LA. So he's hoping it's going to be Bryce Jr.
Yeah, so we'll have Bryce on stream later. Of course, shout out to our producers, Christine, Justin, Jacob. Haley's out there helping today. Got a great team for AGE. Very excited to be back this year. And, yeah, we'll be back in just a few minutes. So.
See you in 5 minutes.